I hit a new personal best here on the 60-second test, and this is just after one attempt. Now I'm gonna try and see how much further I can go. Oh wow, I didn't expect that. Now, my accuracy did dip a bit. I think they did change the raw calculations on monkey type, so it doesn't often show you kind of your peak words per minute that you could have achieved otherwise, I think. Unless I'm just misunderstanding, or maybe my speed is too low, or maybe it's something else. But yeah, I do recall that usually when I had a lower words per minute, I would still be able to see how high of a words per minute I would have gotten if I had a 100 words per minute, 100% accuracy. So, okay, without these errors, okay, maybe I would have 62 words per minute, potentially, right? But I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that exactly is calculated. Maybe there's like explanations here somewhere, but I'm not sure. So I think for now, I mostly just want to restart the test if I genuinely like messed up and froze up, like I have here, where I just couldn't really type cottage. Oh my god. Oh my god, I forgot I was practicing this word. Oh my god. It's difficult to type on a night because it's got like a specific pattern to it, which I've not yet typed. Okay, so here towards the end, I think I was speeding up a bit. What was my highest? 92 plus. 100. Okay. So, okay. So generally, I think around 80 words per minute, 90 words per minute is going to be kind of barrier that's kind of tough to pass usually. Because it's like, to speed up past that, you have to like significantly improve your efficiency. Like there can't be any pauses, there can't be like any kind of confusion as to where the keys are. And I still have some of that confusion. And I think past 100 words per minute is where that confusion kind of disappears for me usually. Because for now, I'm really new to the vowels being in like kind of a stack. And I think once I rewire that muscle memory, it's gonna be okay. But I think that's gonna happen after around 100 words per minute, maybe later. We'll see. Even though I was far behind my personal best, this was still really good. 56 words per minute, and still really decent. So my accuracy is kind of like getting tanked right now. So I think now I will focus on accuracy a bit, because my words per minute are fine, but my accuracy is not. And that is why my consistency is so low as well, because I'm just kind of going up, down, and it's not that consistent. My accuracy kind of sucks. I need to slow down more. I cannot keep this kind of words per minute at this with this accuracy, with a good accuracy. Okay, so I can maintain a 100% accuracy as long as I'm just a slight, like 10 words per minute below my personal best. So that's okay. I wasn't that consistent here anyway, but it was just way less clunky typing at this speed. So let's try and get something between that, maybe above 50 words per minute with 100%. Not quite 100%. I made 3 mistakes. What were the 3 mistakes and why? Okay, so it's the U that gives me the trouble because of the new vowel stack. I can type captain at an okay pace. I think I'm pretty accurate now with it, but frustration, that's the issue. I need to split the word up into multiple pieces because I'm kind of struggling to type it well. massive wasp behind me somewhere. It's interesting, but okay, I can type it now. It's such a new sequence of characters. Such a new sequence of characters for me to type that I really cannot type this stuff by like not focusing on it. This is how I learned to type Dvorak at 150 words per minute average, and this is how I'm gonna learn, hopefully, I'm gonna learn to type on a night quickly as well. Usually I'm not really like talented at anything, so I really have to go out of my way to do this stuff, because if I don't, I'm just gonna develop bad habits. I'm so prone to developing bad habits. I'm also prone to just not improving. Like, if I don't do this, I'm not gonna improve at this word in particular, or at this kind of common sequence of characters, or like follow-up of characters, like Tion or Tra. And then if there's like an A and an O, like ATIO. So now let's put everything together. Illustration. What helps me is kind of trying to make that mental connection to all of the keys as I'm like typing the word. So like if I can like plan out exactly how I'm gonna, which letter I'm gonna type, just kind of get that intuitive feeling for the word. That's kind of what I need to consistently do this. And I think I have it now. I'm pretty sure I have it. Yep, so I more or less have it, and at this point, I'm like 90% there to actually being like comfortable typing the word consistently. So even though I might not have 100% accuracy in a real test now it is much better for me, because I will actually go and improve at the word much easier at this point. Because I have created the mental connection as to how to type the word with that kind of intuitiveness, that feeling of intuitiveness behind it. Because before doing this, it didn't really, I couldn't type the word very easily with how unique the sequence of characters was for my fingers on this layout. And here towards the end, I even got 125 words per minute, which is like massive progress. I don't think I could have typed any word like that a few days ago at 125 words per minute. So really good progress, even if just for one word. I think now I want to practice the words I missed here. So I'm still not going on to bywords because bywords are generally less common of an issue, especially when learning a new layout or they're not as big of an issue because you kind of just have to focus on each individual word and then it's kind of it's at higher speeds that bywords kind of become relevant. But at slower speeds, at space, like pressing space, it just kind of gives you enough time to reset and start typing the next word. And as long as you don't rush too much, it is going to be fine. So then include words which you typed slower than others is not necessarily priority if you're missing words. So missing words is generally priority, and then once you have really good accuracy, that is when you can go ahead and try and speed up for the words which you type the slowest. And I wish that monkey type would kind of gather like data on this as to which words you type the slowest overall, but I don't think it does. I'm not sure. Maybe it does have like a custom mode. Maybe. Let's see. How do I even check? Because that would be awesome if it did. Oh, that's layout. I should be looking here. English commonly misspelled. I wonder what that has. But that's not gonna apply, is it? That's not gonna apply to my layout. Unless I make the like appropriate like translations. I'm not sure, but double letter, Shakespearean, English Old, English Medical. There should also be those sandbox modes, which might also have something. But from what I can see, there's nothing much. So there's code, which is nice. But yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything for commonly misspelled. So maybe just the let's go into the settings. There's gonna be this mode here. This thing here. Fun box. You can't restart this test. Doubled instant messaging. Needs shift anyway. Underscore spaces. All caps, polyglot. Use words from multiple languages in a single test. Okay, interesting. So this is if I want to type, if I would want to train my Polish and English typing. That would be interesting. Practice American Sign Language. American Sign Language, what? Words are generated according to Zipf's law. Not all languages will produce zip file results. Use with caution. What is that? What is Zipf's law? Because the list is not ordered by frequency, please try another word list. What? Interesting. Binary, IPv6. What? For sysadmins with a long beard. Nonsense words that look like the current language. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. So these are going to be the words that I'm like weakest at. Let's see what the description was again. Weak spot. Focus on slow and mistyped letters. Letters, not words? Why not words? Why letters? But read ahead easy is going to be interesting. So let's see. Okay, so I just realized at a slower speed, it's actually kind of harder. Because I don't know why, but I'll disable this. Let's just play weak spot. Okay, so I think this font box considers words that I struggled with on my previous layout, not my current layout. That's a bit of a downside, I think. It's kind of sad. So there really is nothing that I can use. Apart from maybe gathering my own data, but that would be tough. That would be difficult. Okay. One last test, because we are crossing the 30-minute mark already, so... Okay, that was a good run, I'd say. Pretty decent. I did make a few mistakes, which I am going to train now, but this is going to be the last main test I'm doing. Okay, let's see. What did I mess up? Brown. Government. No, never government. What the hell? There's no way I'm making these kinds of mistakes. Like one letter I get, but sour soul. Okay. The thing I really like about this layout is that a lot of words kind of roll. Like, it's really easy to type many words, even if there's like a minimal even if there's like a minimal kind of letter positioning that is even if there's like a minimal like letter combination or key combination that is kind of slower, it's still generally like really fast, which I kind of like. I really like it. She's like no surprise. I think like apparently Knight is a very well optimized layout, so like probably not on you, probably not that crazy to be experiencing that on it, but yeah. On these particular words, I am making a lot of mistakes, which is interesting. So, what mistakes did I make? Glorious, government, glorious, glorious, contemporary, 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 government, 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 glorious. So, I'm not making mistakes on brown, I think. I've not made any mistakes on brown. Because brown is a bit easy to type compared to these. Yeah, no mistakes on brown, so with brown. Government. Go. I. A lot of these mistakes that I'm making are in relation to my previous layout, Dvorak. If not for Dvorak, I think I would be much faster. A lot of these mistakes are because of Dvorak. Because of Dvorak muscle memory. Especially the vowels, but I think in general, N and S, these are kind of really hard. It's really hard because it's just years and years of typing on Dvorak, so fixing the muscle memory for a different keyboard layout is so hard. Like even if I am like at like 50 words per minute average, it is still so difficult. Like I am probably already typing at around the average words per minute. Let's see. What is the average words per minute? 40 words per minute. So I am above average already. According to AI at least. Supposedly the average typist speed is a little over 50 words per minute. That seems really inaccurate because this is such typing we are talking about. With touch typing, you are generally not limited that much. Yeah, it's definitely inflated, but at the same time, it depends on your keyboard layout. Like, if everyone just uses QWERTY, yeah, it's gonna be inflated, right? Because QWERTY doesn't have symbols in optimized positions. But a different keyboard layout that has symbols in optimized positions, or perhaps if you have something like a keymap file, like me, then you're gonna have symbols in pretty much perfect positions. Now, I could speed things up a bit because for speed typing, my key map is not optimized. So basically, I have like my R key for my right thumb, to the key to the right of the spacebar. It is also my number and symbol layer, and my number and symbol layer consists of a number row, an optimized number row, with like ergonomic upgrades as well. So the 5 and 6 are on the second layer, on the second row, on the next row, underneath the main number row. And that makes it where I kind of don't have to like travel with my hands across the keyboard. Horizontal travel across the keyboard is generally not that good, but on your proper keyboard layout, you cannot avoid it because there has to be a letter here and here because of how many letters there are in the English alphabet, right? It's not really avoidable unless you utilize a combo. But combos are not that good for speed typing. I currently have a really fast kind of combo kind of interval, like a combo delay, where if I want to type a combo action, if I want to have like an action for a combo, I have to press the two keys that I want to like combine for a certain action. I have to press them within 20 milliseconds, and this is a very fast preset. This is a very fast setting, but even within 20 milliseconds, there's still it's still not fast enough to make it where you have to be like really precise with how how quickly you can press the two keys at the same time without any like deviance. Maybe first one key is going to be pressed a little bit faster than the other key for the combo, right? So there's like less leeway. But even here, there's enough leeway to where if I do try to type something really quickly, it doesn't happen because that's my shift key, right? So it's like it is clunky at the higher speeds. So I will have to reduce this further if I want to still have the combos for like my backspace and stuff like that, because I currently have backspace on this key and wait, what is my backspace on? It is on my A and C keys. Yeah, so I basically don't have to move my hands if I want to press backspace. And the same is on the other side, because why not have it mirrored? It's on my T and H keys. T and H. So I just have to press these two keys at the same time, and I'm going to have a backspace action happening. And then E and A, and the mirrored position, H and S, are for my shift key, or one-shot shift. So you press down a key, you just have to press it down, and it's going to give you the capital letter. So I was not like holding anything down here. I was just basically two key presses, but one combo and one key press. One combo press and one key press. So it's really fast, it's really nice. But it is gonna slow me down once I actually get to the point where I'm typing too quickly for this. So far, I've like not created the input, or I accidentally backspaced only a few times, so it's not a big deal. I just have to like kind of be like aware of it. But yeah, I'm expecting that in the future I will have to have this on 15 milliseconds or lower, which is gonna make it pretty uncomfortable, and I am gonna be misclicking a lot more. So for example, if I want to backspace, I might end up doing this a lot more, which is not good, right? So I have a few plans for how to minimize the combos, how to make it so that I don't misinput the combos. And one idea is, okay, I move the enter key elsewhere, and then I have backspace on where my enter key is for the left thumb. But the backspace key is so common, and you typically spam it, right? If you make two mistakes, you're gonna have to double click the backspace key, right? So not having to move my hand for it is pretty good, pretty practical. So even then, it's gonna be a little bit worse because spamming the backspace key with my thumb is kind of bad, kind of weak, right? I do have like a control plus backspace combo underneath on the Z and D keys and the quote and W keys, but it's like I don't always wanna delete an entire word. Sometimes I want to do something in the middle. I don't want to delete one letter. I don't want to delete an entire word, right? I want to maybe delete a few letters, right? So how do I delete just a few letters? I have no idea. But yeah, so the combos do come with the downsides that, you know, I might end up backspacing with, like, instead of backspacing, I'm gonna end up typing the letters, or I'm just gonna, you know, activate my shift key, my one-shot shift key, and accidentally make it capital, which is annoying. But I will figure something out once I get to like a fast enough speed to where it bothers me, and to where like I'm too fast, and I'm pressing the keys within 25 milliseconds of one another.